some water. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked. Peter Piper picked a peck. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Okay, seriously. All right, cut the camera, cut the camera. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sydney and I'm so glad to finally present to you my first Q&A video so you guys can get to know me and my channel. Before we get into this video, I just want to make sure I remind you to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned. Okay, guys, let's get into the first question, which is basically, what is my name and how old I am? My name, for those of you who don't know, is Sydney Geneva Roberts, but majority of people I know, friends, call me Sydney. You can call me Sid. I can go by that too. Most of my family call me Sydney Geneva, but I'm okay with just Sydney or Sid. As far as my age goes, I am 24 years young. I was born April 18th, 1996, which yes, makes me an Aries. But if you look at the thing, my birthday is like kind of at the end of the Aries line and then kind of goes over a little bit into the Taurus line. So I have noticed I do have traits of a Taurus, but for the most part, I am an Aries. And I think that's one of the reasons why I think that explains how my personality is how it is, because I'm very fun. I'm very outgoing. I love hard. I am very passionate. As far as the Taurus traits go, I'm very stubborn. I'm very bullheaded, just like my dad. He's a Taurus. But yeah, so like I said, as you can see, as my channel kind of progresses and I make more videos, you'll definitely see my personality traits come out a lot more, and you'll just see just what a crazy, well, not crazy, but what a wild and outgoing person I can be. But I love to have fun. I love to have a great time. And I think that falls into the character traits of an Aries. But also watch out for my Taurus traits, because I definitely exhibit some of their wilder traits as well. So, but you have to stay tuned and keep watching my videos to see that. Okay, on to question 2, which is, where am I from? So I originally, on my birth certificate, it says Chicago, but I don't remember, pretty much from when I was in like the third, I want to say grade, I don't remember where I lived before the 3rd grade. I do know I lived in Dalton a little bit, but I don't remember that. I do remember from 2nd or 3rd grade all the way up, and that was Lombard. So when people ask me where I grew up from or where I'm from, I usually say Lombard, only because that's where I remember most of my childhood. But I did move around a lot. I went to 3 middle schools, 3 high schools. I lived in Lombard, and from Lombard, I moved to Naperville, from Naperville, Aurora to Carbondale when I was sick, and after Carbondale I moved back to Aurora, and from Aurora I moved to Park Forest. Park Forest I moved to Oak Forest. From Oak Forest I moved to the north side of the city, and from the north side of the city I moved to the south side, and then I've been living in the south side ever since.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So yeah, my life has pretty much been moving around, going to place to place, and I've even carried that on to as I got older, because once I graduated from high school, I maybe worked 1 or 2 jobs, and then I started traveling after that, and I've been traveling for like the last 5 or 6 years, which was one of the most amazing experiences I've ever went through in my life, which is something I can explain in another video. But yes, so going back to the original question, I am from Chicago. That's where my birth certificate says I was born. But I do remember growing up in the Lombard, Glen Ellen area. Okay, the next question I have here is, how many kids do I have? So a lot of you who know me from social media, which is pretty much Facebook or Instagram, I do have twins, Ava and Eli. They are 15 months old. Their birthday is July 15th, 2019. Describing their personality, all I can say is Eli is the most outgoingness, talkative. I'm sorry, I don't even think that's a word. He's the most outgoingness. He's super outgoing. He's super talkative. I can literally see Eli being just how I was when I was a kid, because he's a smart mouth already. So much personality, almost too much. Ava, she's a little bit more of the opposite. She's a little bit more laid back, a lot more observant. She's much of a baby, so she likes to be held and kind of coddled a little bit. But for the most part, once she's around people that she's very familiar with, she's running around, playing, laughing, giggling, all of that. But to answer again the original question, I do have 2 kids. As if going into if I want more, I definitely do want more, but I will not have more kids unless I am married or in some type of commitment. Now, I only say that because Ava and Eli, I was not married, and I was in a relationship for a short amount of time when I did have them, and I would never do it again because I don't think it was the way to go, not only for them, but for myself. So I would have more kids. As far as how many goes, I can give you a number. I know I want a lot. I know that when I meet my husband, or if I've already met him, but when I marry my husband, I'm going to have kids with him. I'm going to want to conceive kids with him. I know I am. I want to look at my man and be like, I'm going to have your kids. I've never said that about anybody. Never. And I want to look at a man who I'm going to marry and be like, dang, I'm going to have that man kids one day. But that's not for a long time. Long time. There's no rush for that. And that's one of the things I'm probably messed up with my kids. Is it was rushed, which is fine because kids happen in all type of situations and all type of predicaments, and I don't regret them. I just wish it would have went a little differently and how they were conceived and how things were gone about. But to answer again the original question, I'm very blessed to have the 2 that I have. I love them more than anything. They've changed my life for the better, and I would not trade them in for anything. Okay, so the next question is, what is my job and what is my dream job? So as far as my dream job goes, since I was younger, I always remember always wanting to be an actress. I've always was like wanted to be in the spotlight. You know, if it was some type of group or something, I was always standing right dead center in the middle of it. And that's how I've been, honestly, growing up. I'm been the same way. You know, I love to make people smile. I love to make people laugh, which is actually one of the reasons why I created this channel, is because it gives me the opportunity to do that. And, you know, potentially in the future, you know, get some coins off that YouTube check. But, you know, that's way later down in the future. But again, I love to just give people, you know, that satisfaction and just smiling and enjoying themselves. So like I said, since I was younger, actress, always want to be an actress, want to be on TV. Like growing up, loved That's So Raven. Raven Simone was like my favorite, and I want to be the little black girl like That's So Raven. Like that was me having a vision, if you got a little confused. But yeah, I've always wanted to be like Raven Simone, and that was my dream job. As far as what I do now, recently around May time, I got my certificate to become a CNA, which kind of goes into something that I really like, which is people. I really love people. I'm a really big people person. I've always been told that I have a very personable personality, and I always use that to my advantage, which is why pretty much all the jobs I ever go on interviews for, I usually get it on the spot, because just how my personality is. I can pretty much find any person in any room, in any place, in any, doesn't matter where, and I can make a friend out of them because my personality, for some reason, finds something in somebody and it clicks with them, and it finds something to click with. So I think that's one of the better parts of myself. One of the things I love about myself. Okay, so the next question I have is, what is my relationship status and what is my type? So right now, at this moment, I am single, but I have been talking to somebody for a little bit of time, and maybe you guys will meet him in another video in the future if things would, work out. But as far as my type goes, I've dated at both ends of the spectrum scale. So I've dated short and light. I've dated tall and dark. I've dated really super skinny, half my size. I've dated double my size. So as far as preference goes, I really don't have much of one, but I will tell you this. In the future, I will never date anyone who's my height or shorter or around my height. Like, I just can't do it. Short dudes give me nothing but problems and anxiety, and I can live without that. But again, as far as, preference goes, I don't have any specific type of preference. I like men, I like guys. That's pretty much most of my preference as far as my preference goes is, men. But other than that, that's pretty much all for relationships go. And plus, it's really hard to have a relationship when I have kids because my schedule, most of my free time, it either goes with them or is to myself. So it's really hard for me to give a lot of my time and my energy into a guy because I can't give all of it, or I can't get a lot of it. So right now I'm trying to figure out my life and figure out my time and how to manage it so I can get time in for myself and for other people like a guy that I'm dating. But it's hard, and so if I date someone, they would have to understand that my life as a mom and my role as a mom comes. Okay, so the next excuse me. The next question I have is, what does my channel name mean and why did I start it? So my channel name is Sydney and Company, as you can see, and I pretty much chose that name because most of my videos will incorporate me and the people I'm close with. So whether it's my siblings, my parents, my kids, my cousins, my aunt, I'm really big on family. Majority of the time I spend is with my family. So I thought, why not make a channel kind of recording and capturing all these crazy moments that we have on a day-to-day basis and put it on film, which to me is one of the best things ever, you know, because it's something that I've always wanted to do. And YouTube is the perfect way to kind of do that. But again, Sydney and Company is pretty much just my day-to-day life and the things that we do during those moments, and just showcasing it to you guys and letting you guys in on the laughs and the good times that we usually have. And as far as why did I start it, well, first thing first, quarantine. Corona got us all up in the house looking stupid, you know, and it's the perfect time. The majority of us are not even working because of the virus, which is fine, you know, do you, boo-boo, if that's what works for you. But majority of us are not even working, so why not use this time that you're in the house not doing nothing and enjoy some good laughs? So I really want to do it because I know that my personality is one of those personalities where people enjoy it. They love to laugh with it, and I'm cool with that. Let's put it on camera and let's see what happens, you know? One of those let's see what happens type of things. What is it going to be about and who is your audience? So my videos are pretty much going to be mukbangs, challenges, get ready with me, pranks, all that fun stuff that you usually see in your normal YouTube videos is what my channel is. Right now, it's not something super different and super special, which might be a downfall. It might not. People might like my personality, they might not. I really could care less. I do it for myself and me having a nice outlet to put all the energy I have throughout the day. And that's pretty much it. But as far as my audience goes, everybody. It's for your grandma, your grandpa, your uncle, your mammy, the crackhead across the street. It's for all y'all. I don't discriminate. My videos are for anybody who wants to laugh and enjoy life. That's all it pretty much is, you know. I don't say, like, so some people, because, you know, some girls, they do makeup channels. Oh, this is just for, you know, my women in college, my girls in college, or this is for the adults, or the kid channels. That's fine. My channel is for everybody. I live to make everyone smile and laugh. And, you know, I don't just single out certain people or certain age groups, which is another good thing about my channel. You know, you can watch it with the family, you can watch it by yourself, you can watch it with your man, you can watch it with your girl. If that's what you're into, you can. The channel is just for fun, you know. Reasons why people should watch my channel. I feel like you should watch my channel because I'm pretty much going to be the turn up of your day. I'm going to be the laugh, the smile, you know, sometimes the cry of your day. And we all need that. We need a good laugh during the day. And, you know, I just feel like my channel will be the perfect channel to get that. I'm going to be posting lit content. I'm going to be more consistent, which is one of my goals. It's just to be more consistent and keep posting. And, you know I started posting pictures on TikTok, which a lot of people from TikTok, they was like, you need to start making videos for real because, you know, you're hilarious. So I'm just like, I'm going to keep making more TikTok videos and keep giving you guys more stuff because I do want to do this and I do want to take it seriously and I do want to commit to it. I just think sometimes when the views go down or people start to kind of get interested in something else, you know, it can get a little discouraging. But with my mind, it's just when I get this with this wave of energy, I gotta take full advantage of it. And today, like, I just had this really big wave of energy. I'm like, let's do it. So that's definitely one of my main goals for, you know, creating this channel is, you know, being consistent, putting out good content for you guys so you can enjoy it. But yeah, definitely watch my channel because we're going to be having a good time I don't want to say every day. but we will be having a good time. All right, guys, so if you made it to this part of the video, that means you have officially made it to the end. So make sure you give yourself a round of applause. Thank you so much for showing love and supporting me this far, and I cannot wait to keep giving you guys amazing content. Also, if you're here and you have not subscribed to my channel, you need to make sure you stop whatever you're doing and you need to subscribe, because I'm telling you, it's going to be so much fun. You do not want to miss out on all the good times. Can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Peace.